Najhan bin Johari. So based on the theme that already been chosen about the youth empowerment, so I will talk a bit about the youth empowerment, and then we will continue by my next group members. So after make some research on the youth empowerment, I already chose an article from the Star Nation, which had been published on 2018. So on this article, what is the main point for the youth empowerment? So on this article, it is strictly talk about the rising rate of the unemployment among the youth. Globalization followed by urbanization and more recently digitalization, Malaysia may have to step up its efforts to move up the value chain towards a more knowledge-based drive workforce by increasing the share of high-skilled jobs in tandem with effort to transform Malaysia into a high-income and developed nation within the next few years. Actually, this article, that like I've been told before, it is 2018, published in 2018, but now we are in 2020. So actually Malaysia still did not give a good effort about the youth empowerment, or develop a good or better chances for the youth. So that's my first point. So we proceed to the next point. Be elaborated by Syazwan Sezali, which is the causes of rising graduate unemployment. So next point.
Thank you, Afham Najhan, for the first point of the youth empowerment for a better Malaysia. My name is Mohammad Syazwan bin Sezali. So I want to continue the second point. So the point is causes of rising graduate unemployment. The high number of graduate unemployment in Malaysia is a complex issue and requires a collaborative effort from all the social groups to overcome. Tracking the progress of graduates from 2007 to 2015, a study conducted by the Minister of Education gave much needed insight into possible causes of high graduate unemployment. The data showed different findings contrary to mainstream perception that graduates usually demand high wages, with an estimated 80% of graduates expecting salaries less than 3,000 ringgit Malaysia. The study also concluded the graduates were active job seekers who are aware of their skill gaps, particularly in communication skills, and showed interest to improve by attending relevant courses. In addition, the study showed graduate and unemployment are mainly influenced by three main factors. Firstly is socio-economic background of families. Second, economic development in certain states. And the third one is social standing of the graduates. It was noted that families earning below the national household median income recorded the highest numbers of graduate unemployment. The findings also indicated the social connections play an integral part in assisting graduates in securing a job. The lack of opportunities within low-income regions encouraged the migration of graduates of higher income centers in search of better job prospects. In doing so, they face another discouraging obstacles where they are required to adapt to a whole new environment. while at the same time competing with other graduates who are already in the midst of seeking jobs within the centers. So these three main factors show that there is an obvious disparity of opportunities between the higher income states and the lower income state, which put Malaysia at risk of significant socio-economic problems if this problem continues to persist. So let's continue to the third point from Amir Eizzat. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amir Eizzat bin Rahim. My metric number is 191110640. Today I will talk about the mismatch of graduate skills, competency and employer demand. First, socio-economy mobility plays an important role in promoting economic growth and reduce income inequalities. Some say a key driver towards achieving high socio-economy mobility is to be able to successfully develop human capital primarily through the provision of qualities and relevant education. According to a research conducted by the Khazanah Nasional Berhad, it is encouraging to find that around 62% of Malaysian children attain better education than their parents. Furthermore, there is satisfactory education mobility in terms of tertiary education of those born to parents without formal education, especially within the Chinese and the Bumiputra groups. However, the rapid expansion of both private and public institutions of higher learning are producing mass number of graduates without the required working skill set. For employers, the mismatch of skills in graduates coupled by the unaccommodating structure of labour market contribute to the challenge to hire more recent graduates. This speaks volume as the development of human capital is mainly driven by the education system. It can be observed that although human capital development in Malaysia has been achieved to a certain extent, a substantial scope in terms of the quality of educated graduates, but the quality of graduates remain ambiguous. A study done by the British Council on the employability of graduates in Malaysia, it was found that employer pay a heavier emphasis towards soft skill in comparison to hard skill. This is contrast with Malaysian education system, which is known to favor hard skills. Consequently, this has been resulted in a clear mismatch between actual skills of graduates and the expectation of potential employers. In recent time, it seems that more attention is given to a graduate's ability to deploy a strong set of soft skills. The effectiveness of the local university in promoting soft skills has not been encouraging, given the apparent lack in communication skill, especially in English. In comparison, graduates from overseas university are preferred over the local graduates in view of their high communication skills and problem solving abilities. Therefore, there appears to be an urgent need to reform the Malaysian education system in terms of the criterion in developing human capital. While stressing the needs of good academic achievement, the system should also focus on the development of soft skills in graduates. Enhancing the continued collaboration with the higher education institutes and industry players could help in identifying and matching the graduate skill with the needs of the industry. That's all from me. Next, continue another point from my friend Alias Ruslan.
Assalamualaikum and hello. My name is Mohammad alias, and my point is over-dependence on foreign labour the large contributor. To achieve a high income status, the nation needs a dramatic shift in labour market structure via reduction of its dependence on skilled and semi-skilled foreign workers. However, the reality is that the shift is a work in progress. This is mainly due to the fact that some employers show reluctance when it comes to adapting to change, as they have easy access to a large supply of foreign workers. According to a recent labour market report by an investment bank, for every 100 job vacancies advertised, only 13 vacancies are for high skill and medium skill roles. It is evident a large number of cheap foreign workers in the economy has adverse effects in terms of job creation for local graduates. Consequently, the rapid expansion of tertiary education is not followed through with adequate employment opportunities. In addition, the lack of industry training for the graduate in their final year of education further exaggerate the problem, intensifying skill mismatches. Overall, this problem has manifested into the inability to retain domestic talent, as evidenced from the migration of semi-skilled and skilled workers to neighbouring countries. Now, let's proceed to the last point from Ahmad Syauqey. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ahmad Ruslan. I want to make a conclusion about these youth empowerment issues that our team has chosen. Despite the ongoing issues, the government has been placing encouraging efforts to implement sound policies in developing a highly competitive workforce. However, the effectiveness of such policies should be monitored closely as well. Although the country has done well in ensuring sustainability in job creation, the vacancies mainly comprise of low to medium skilled jobs, which indirectly affect Malaysia's goal toward achieving a high productivity workforce. In line with the rapid changes in technology advancement, effective policies aim at alleviating the expectation of the education system and the labour market are needed to reduce the persistent issues of skill mismatches. This improvement would require substantial amount of human capital investment to ensure that the bedrock of human capital development and the labour market goes through significant changes to transform its level of quality concurrent with the demands of the economy. Initiatives from the government such as the 11th Malaysia Plan 2016 to 2020 and Malaysian Education Blueprint 2013 to 2025 are clear plans to tackle these issues, but the effectiveness of this initiative will still rely heavily on the competency of the current institutions and the labour market to make bold changes to ensure that the goals of these plans are met. So that's all about the youth empowerment that our team has chosen. Thank you for watching.